Hello everybody, and welcome to the game I thought I wasn't going to stream, I wasn't going to do a playthrough of, but after playing through this, I really thought to myself, I've seen playthroughs, people doing playthroughs of this game, and some people just suck at it. I'm not naming names, it's nobody in particular, but I've seen some playthroughs where people have played through this really well, and I've seen playthroughs where people play through this and they're really bad. But I want to play through this my own journey because I played The Force Unleashed on here, and we had so many audio problems, and it was just, you know, I thought I was never going to stream another Star Wars game because, you know, we don't really get many, and they're not really that great. But this game is another level, man. If you all have not played through this yet, you're really missing out, I think. Just go through this real quick. I have my motion blur off. I have the film grain on. The chromatic aberration is on. Camera shake is on. I leave all that stuff on. It actually makes everything look nice. Headphones, audio outputs, yada 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 yada. Okay, so we're gonna start a new journey. For those of you who don't know, I've completed this game. I got everything in this game. Not all the achievements, but I 100% of this game. I got every collectible, everything, basically without guides. And I explored everywhere. I was so invested in this game that I just had to do a playthrough. So we're gonna start a brand new journey. And we're gonna do just story mode, folks. You know, minimal. The parry timing is great. Incoming damage and aggression. I'm not gonna play on Grandmaster. We're just gonna do this because we're doing this for the story. Combat is secondary to me. I love the story, the adventure. So that's what we're gonna play it on. Y'all know me. I like to just play things for the story. So, I mean, we come swinging out of the gates, by the way, with this cutscene. The beginning of this is just, you're just thrown right into it. There's no other way to put it. It just starts you off epic. For those who are wondering, this opening song you're going to be hearing is from a band called The Who, the H-U. The Who, H-U. The H-U. I think it's called Black Thunder. It is not a song that is on any of their albums. They performed it live. I think they're like Mongolian. Like a Mongolian throat. They jam hard.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. It's gonna be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The Guild will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's your score? I couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Get to work.
This way.
I'm right behind you.
Note all the music's gonna get flagged for this. So here we are, thrown right in. This is Cal Kestis, played by Cameron Monaghan, or Monaghan? I think it's Monaghan. Of course, known for his role in Gotham and in Shameless, which is what I'm mostly known from. Graphically, this game is so good looking. It looks great.
Clone Wars were fierce. Can't be more than a few
I mean, look at
years
those
old.
little droids
Yeah,
and.
aged worse than
Oh.
you did, though.
So this takes place.
Sorry, Cal.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, thanks a lot, Prof. So this game takes place after the end of Episode 3 and before Episode 4.
Up here.
When the Empire is starting
After
to
you, kid.
rise, basically. And they've started tearing apart all these Republic ships so they can start
Will you look at
building
that?
new
Separatist
Star
ship.
Destroyers.
Haven't seen a Luke or
And there we
Hawk in
go.
ages.
Yeah. Ages.
Breaking her.
A
would be
separatist
big
ship,
money.
which that really, to me, I feel like
All
that's
right,
really cool.
let's go.
They're not just bringing in Republic ships; they're also bringing in all these old separatist ships from the old, the older Republic days. I haven't seen one of those ships since fucking Episode 1, and to see one of those separatist ships in this blew my mind when I first saw it. All right. So the guy that we're, so yeah, you can see these are all like old Republic, I think they call them cruisers, but the Empire is going to basically tear these things apart. They're going to reconvene them into the Star Destroyers. You're going to see some Clone Wars stuff get used. There's all kinds of stuff all over the place, man.
Heads up!
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Ladder's out, though.
Yep, I see.
Gonna have to find another way.
Yeah, no problem. I'll improvise.
See you there, pal.
So Prof's our buddy that we work with here on Baraka, and this is a ship scrapping planet. And this is the first of the mechanics that you learn, is that you have the sliding mechanic. I actually really love this.
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
I'm trash. Just not approved trash.
You're not approved trash. Actually, let me see something here. Let me just, in terms of audio, I think that we're just gonna, I think we want to just turn the game audio down just a little bit. Also have swinging abilities, which, like I said, a lot of people apparently have problems with this platforming in this game, which I never have, so I really don't get it. So they're cutting straight through the beams here, right down the middle. They're just draining all this oil out. So what the Empire does, man, they move hardcore.
Just passing through.
It makes me wonder though how much the Empire is really paying for this stuff. If they're really, because I mean everybody obviously has a job, but are they paying well?
We're close to finishing ahead of schedule. I can just about taste the credits. Gonna be a wild night tonight. Let's get this job done.
Reckless cow.
Good to see you.
You too. Don't get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
All the slag and it is a workplace hazard around here. And
Sounds
like I
like
said, everything
rat
about this
rats.
game is very authentic.
Just passing through, guys.
From the
No need to come out and say hi this time.
the saber builds to everything, you're gonna see all the characters and stuff very, very to the extended universe of Star Wars, which I really loved. Nothing feels out of place. You really kind of feel like you're at home with this. I feel like if you're a huge Star Wars fan,
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you
you're
at the
gonna
clamps.
fit right in.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
There's a good amount of platforming in this game.
Whoa.
Like I said, I don't ever really find the platforming hard in this like other people have.
How'd you get here?
How'd you get here?
Huh?
How'd you get here? Woo, boy. So yeah, I'll probably as somebody who's already finished this, my playthrough, you'll see me platforming a lot faster than I would if I was playing this for the first time.
Look, the ship cutter is here. There it goes.
Look at this, they cut the whole wing off.
Good looking out.
So yeah, as you can see down there, there's ATSTs, but there's also the Clone Wars troop flyers, and there's the tanks down there, the Walker tanks. So we'll climb this as they take this away. It's a great view.
Hurry, we gotta finish before they start cutting this wing.
There you go.
Working as fast
There
as
goes.
they can.
So yeah, the Empire really doesn't. Well, is that a no? So the Empire really doesn't pay you to slack off. So then we have that big fucking thing down there. Ugh.
Cal, use the manual override lever below.
Oh, yep, I am going the right way.
Got it. Your turn.
Hold on. All right, clamp secured.
Whoa.
You okay?
Still here.
Give me a break there, pal.
Done.
Hang on. I got this. We're done. Get out up here.
Alright.
Come take a look at this. It's a Jedi fighter. What a score! It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean,
R2
this thing's
unit's
been
still in
here,
there.
What, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory.
So there you go. It's been about 5
Those
years.
Jedi. A real tragedy. I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah, here we are scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Listen to me. Find us feel like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
He has giant hands.
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me. What is that?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Bro, you okay?
Cal! I can't climb up!
Bro, just hang on.
I'm slipping!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bro, no! You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pinned down.
Pilot's gone.
Get out of
I'll
here.
get us out of here. Just hang on.
Watch out, Cal!
Look out! This thing is barely flying. right?
Yeah. Okay, we gotta.
We gotta move. Come on.
What happened? What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay?
Nope.
Please
No,
trust
but
me.
I've
Be
seen
quiet.
it. I've seen the stories. I've heard it. There's
Prof,
bounties out on people
I
like
know. I know.
you. Yeah, we're ready.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
So that was our first power that we've learned is Force Slow.
You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah. Kel, I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it.
Keep your mouth shut. That's the first thing you can
don't
do.
have to worry about me. But this place, it's not safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gotta head back to my place, grab my bag. Tappers owes me a favor.
I heard he was up on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, Prof.
I wish
Yeah, okay.
you could have gone to Nar Shaddaa.
Okay, Kel.
There are 5 planets that you go to total in this. I'm not gonna give them away, because I know this game is still fairly new, and for some of you may not have seen this. I don't want to spoil it for you, but there are 5 planets we go to. Nar Shaddaa is not one of them, but bro. Oh, we got a dog. We got a gong droid. Gong, gong, gong.
Prof?
Oh, we got a second gong droid. Gong, gong.
Prof, wait up.
Where you going, bud? People, they're all disappearing.
Where are you going?
Okay. Oh boy. The hell you going, you little droid bastard? Oh boy.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
Train has stopped.
Yeah. Something's going on.
College had a dream of his master.
Identification ready.
Oh boy. Bucketheads are here.
Move out and line up.
Probably just another contraband inspection.
And that's a purge trooper. it's an Inquisitor. For those of you who don't know what an Inquisitor is a Jedi hunter. They were created, they were essentially made by the Empire, well, specifically by Darth Vader, to hunt down the last remaining Jedi that survived the Order.
Yes, second sister.
66.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Bro.
We all know the truth. We're just too afraid to say it. To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
Look at this, a lightsaber.
Oh boy.
I found the Jedi!
What's that? Let me out the disturbance.
So, Inquisitors are known... By the way, Inquisitors are known for their lightsabers. Their lightsabers spin. They basically are their handle is a central... their handle is a central piece, and the emitters are actually on a rotating circle, and so when the blades come out, they actually can press a button, and the thing will spin like a helicopter. Pretty badass.
Hold it. Don't move. How'd you get here?
Easy now.
I fell.
Got a stowaway. Found you, intruder.
Woo, baby.
Hear that over the comm? Jedi? Stay sharp. It's a traitor. Blast him.
I missed.
Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill.
Bring it, bitch. Come on.
Just you and me.
Come on. Oh, he shot me.
Enemy located.
Watch out, Gong Droid!
Are we good enough to win?
No, you're not good.
I sealed the cargo door.
You're the basic stormtrooper. You have no chance against me.
One way out.
Buddy.
Gotta keep moving.
I did training this morning with the rest of us. I chose to rest instead. That's how I prepare.
So this basically like shows you how to.
Something. Confirmed? The Jedi. That's right. Stay back. Just stay back.
Oh, I was actually trying to slow that down. I forgot another guy was gonna drop.
I can't do this by myself. Just stand still.
I can just hit you.
I can't. This is your last mistake.
Yes, I'm aware of how to play the game.
Jedi!
Yeah, again, I dare you.
The fugitive comes this way, I'm ready.
You're what? Yeah, I love the jumping move where you just like jump down from an area. This is very Uncharted 2, this beginning level.
Don't like our chances here. Got him! Is he gonna kill us all?
Oh. Oh.
I should move back.
Come on.
Can't lose, can we?
Ooh.
Get to the front. Stop the train. Oh no! Need cover. Gotta move in between bursts. Now. Faster!
He's here. I'm ready for your trick.
Uh-oh.
He shot the coupling out. Gotta get down!
Oops. Well, I was gonna drop and then, you know, something happened.
Ah! Ah! No, no, no! Whoa! This is bad!
We're losing more train by the minute.
Only way is up. Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
Alright, so we got a ship. Oh, there goes the Inquisitor.
Target spotted. Someone get him. Focus dead. He's firing. So fast.
Who? did it a little too early there. What about you two? Wanna die?
He's getting lucky. Down. Keep this up.
What now? The train stopped?
Stop the train. We better get the fuck out of here.
No, this can't be good.
Yo, stay straight.
Jump now! Hold on! No!
Oh shit.
Going somewhere? I recognize that stance. Perhaps you've had some training after all. Who's your master, Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live? Do not test my patience.
Come on, bitch.
Very well. You won't dodge the next.
Oh yeah. Oh boy. Come on, bitch. Alright, let's get out of here.
Get on board!
We need to leave, like, immediately.
Captain!
Oh god. Get me out.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Seer Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca, so we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
Oh yeah?
You too?
You want to do that?
Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
Oh, dead, brother.
So I'm all you've got.
Captain, set a course for Bogano.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
By the way, I love this fucking ship. This ship is so cool. Y'all, you have no idea.
Find your destiny.
Rest in peace, Prof, my dude.
You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
Breeze. My man. He is absolutely, by far, my favorite character in this entire game. So, yeah, welcome to the suck, folks. This is the Manus. This is the lightsaber building station that we can't use yet, but you'll see. And then this is the Manus. There's a terrarium here, so there are 10 seeds, 10 plant seeds that you can collect in the entire game, and they'll all grow here, and it looks really nice. This is the kitchen, where Grease has some like mung fruit and some like weird brain stuff and some beans, and some other little things, bunch of cups and stuff. And then there's this instrument here.
Song. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the Force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi, but not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
Are you my
He's a
mom?
hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
So, basically, with that little inkling from the story, that's why you'll see that we only have one force power, which is the force slow. We can't do force push or pull or anything like that because our connection to the force is damaged.
This is Bogano. A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists.
No.
So, what's the plan? We hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But, until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
Alright, so here we are, we're on
Jedi, then.
Bogano.
But if there's already one here, why does Seer need me?
Before we go any further, let's go ahead and I'll show you that we have a bit of customization. So, in terms of like a poncho, we can kind of just go with our jacket, or we can go with what we were wearing. There are tons of ponchos. Some of them don't really look that great. There's a lot of ponchos that look like this one, but then there's also down here, all these ponchos that are down here are all made of cloth that have a lot of really nice designs. Those are the ones that I'm mostly going to wear throughout the entire thing. We will change our ponchos and everything throughout. You'll see how that works. So in terms of our abilities, currently right now we only have our lightsaber and our force slow. You can't actually come up in here.
Kid? Why are you creeping around my ship?
I'm just checking it out.
Don't you have stuff to do? You know, the faster you do your thing, the faster this is over for me.
You trust Seer?
Huh? And it's not my job to do that. But if it means anything, I don't take just any gig. She's a good one.
I hope you're right.
I usually am. Now get going, kid. I'm a little busy. I think you should be too.
So the thing is you want to talk to the characters to get to know them too, which is something that I feel like a lot of people don't do.
What's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy. But you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
I thought you hated nature.
When it's out there, you betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's perfection.
All right, I'll see if I can find any.
Alright, so if we go back here, we can meditate. Now meditating is, this game has a little bit of Dark Souls influence. The meditation stations, as I call them, these allow you to, you spend your skill points, but you also can rest, which, like when you rest at a bonfire in Dark Souls, it respawns all the enemies. It does the same thing here. It's the same kind of aspect. Like you can visit a bonfire just to kind of go there, and it won't respawn the enemies. But if you kind of like, regain your Estus flasks, like with you regaining your when you rest here, the enemies respawn. It's the same kind of deal. It shares that kind of aspect with Dark Souls. But it works very, very well. So our first skill that we're going to learn is the overhead slash, which is a decent ability. I don't really use it all that much. We're really going to kind of spread out amongst these. you know, we're going to eventually get every skill, hopefully, in the playthrough. But we have Dash Strike. This is a pretty good power to start with. But also the Sprint Strike. So when you sprint, you can hit X and you'll be able to hit them with a lightsaber. That's probably one of my favorite things to use. We also have Evasive Kick. So you hit X right after you evade, basically to kick somebody. You have a Leaping Slash, which is just too wise. But then you also have Survival, so you can increase your life. Force, you can increase your force. You have Empowered Slow, so this allows you to slow your targets for a longer duration. You just have to hold RB rather than pressing it. And then, of course, you have Superior Blocking. So all you have to do is hold LB to block. It doesn't really, you know, takes less stamina, stuff like that. And then here at the lightsaber station, we have, as you can see, this is our saber as it comes in the beginning of the game. We have 3 different colors that we can select. We have blue, we have green, and we have orange. We're going to really switch between orange and green. We're going to start with the orange, because I love the orange color. In terms of emitters, we have a couple of different things that we can choose from the beginning. We have the Megiddo campaign and the Umbaran campaign. These are, one of these is a pre-order content, the other is from the deluxe edition. We have same thing with this. I specifically really like the Jaro Tapal emitter, but if you go for the Megiddo, they all look basically like, it looks like this. So your saber ends up looking like this. If you go with the Umbaran, your saber looks like this. So I specifically like going with the Umbaran sleeve. So we will get all these different sleeves. There are multiple different, so there's like, if you guys know anything about what, you know, certain things are called, like there's like power and control, elemental nature, stuff like that. There are 2 versions of a lot of different sleeves. We're going to go with the Umbaran campaign sleeve because I love the look of that. We're going to go with the Megiddo campaign. We're going to go with the Megiddo campaign switch, and then with the emitter, we're going to go with the Jaro Tapal. So in terms of the metal, you can, there is 2 that we also have. We have the Umbaran campaign metal, and then we have the Megiddo campaign. I like using the Megiddo campaign to begin with, because everything kind of looks gold like this. We will unlock a ton of these. My favorite is something that we won't get until way later in the game. It's, I can't remember what it's exactly called, but it's red, and it's gorgeous. There's a lot of dark mattes and blacks. There's some really sick golds and yellows, some really nice silvers and chromes that we'll unlock. There's a lot of great stuff. The lightsaber customization is super in-depth and super awesome. But yeah, we're going to go with the orange for now. And, because we had the blue, that's what the orange looks like. I love the orange color. I used orange for a lot of the game. Well, yeah. Alright. So we've talked to Grease. Let's go talk to Seer.
Go on, Cal. We'll wait for you. I'll be listening for Imperial activity.
I thought you said the Empire doesn't know this place exists.
They don't, but that's no reason to let down our guard. We can't afford any mistakes.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks for keeping an eye out.
Be careful on Bogano. It may be remote, but that doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
Alright. So we also have the holotable here, which is where we'll basically select all our planets. As you can see, it shows how much we've explored of a planet. You can view the planet map. This is all we really have right now. When we get BD1, we will be able to... the map will flesh out. So Bogano has 16 chests. It has 6 secrets. And it's 2% explored. We may not 100% everything, but I do want to try to get at least all the chests. We'll try to get as much as we can without really making it feel like a slog. But yeah, there are 5 planets. Some of them are easier than others. Bogano's actually pretty easy to get everything in. It's the second planet we're going to go to that is the harder of the planets to get everything. All right, so we're here in Bogano. This is a very I love the look, by the way. This very foggy, musty kind of look. It's very swampy here, with these cute little creatures that come out of the ground. Down here we have this little area.
Oh, hey there, little guy.
Now, if something looks red, it means that you don't have the force power to be able to move it. And if you look on the map, which we can't do right now because we don't have BD1, I just tried to look, but anything that's marked with red is something that you cannot access until you have certain powers. You really have to come back to these planets and explore them. We will not really kind of come back and venture to these planets until we unlock most of our force powers. And then we'll probably come back and we'll start doing some exploring. Really kind of looking for some stuff. So yeah.
This looks like a safe place to meditate. Just need to focus my mind.
So yeah, once you rest, as it'll say, life and force have been restored. So your life will come back, your force will come back, but enemies will also respawn. Like I said, just like a bonfire in Dark Souls. And here is BD1.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on! Did you just slice that? Thanks.
Alright, so BD1 is a little robot. He's gonna help us.
That's the vault Seer mentioned. Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting there.
So yeah, you can see he has a map. So yeah, you see the door down there, it's red. Stuff like that we can't access. So there are 2 ways that you can go. So there's also, you have multiple levels, up and down. You can turn the map. You can zoom in and out. So yeah, shows you save points, unexplored paths. Pretty cool shit. The map works fairly well. Walk through BD1. He's staring at that bug over there.
Any ideas? Gotta get across this gap somehow. Zipline?
Alright, so we'll just follow BD1.
Whoa! How'd you know that would work? Wait, you didn't?
So, basically, I like to stop at every meditation point and just kind of give it a quick, just like that. Because then it's basically marking the meditation point on the map. BD1 is busy, of course he is.
Careful over there. That doesn't look safe.
Oh, Cal's freaking out.
Back at
There
the
we go.
scrapyard. Hold on, BD1. I'm coming.
Ooh, slice his head right off. He got injured in that fight.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay? Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay. Well, your scomp link is busted, but this should help you get moving for now.
We're gonna need the scomp link, by the way. We'll get one better. We'll actually repair it eventually.
Okay,
But
try that. The vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
so we can customize our lightsaber here.
BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out. Tight fit, but this should work.
And over here we have a Force Echo. So there's all these Force Echoes that are around. We can basically sense them. And they kind of give us little stories, interconnecting stories of things that happen around places.
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Larder. So this is the researcher. So this is our data bank, basically. We have a data bank for a lot of stuff. So this is the first of our data banks. The researcher for larder. Someone lived here for some time using this larder for storage and provisions. In terms of BD1, we can customize BD1 with a couple of different pre-order stuff. I have Crimson, which is this red and white, and then we have BD1, which is this gold and black, which is what we're going to use. And then the Mantis, we have a couple of other as well. We have the Crimson, and we have Gold Squadron, which of course I'm going to use because it reminds me of the Naboo fighters from Episode 1, which is my favorite. We will switch out through these when we get some. There are a good amount of different Mantis skins. Some of them are really cool. Same thing with BD1. BD1 has some really cool skins as well. So yeah, we can use our lightsaber to illuminate things, which is pretty cool when we're walking through dark places.
Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Okay. We're just not gonna jump to the fucking vines today, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I'm all right.
So yeah, not only is BD1 your map tool and he scans things for you, but he also holds healing stems.
Healing stem. You're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, Okay. Here, hop on board.
So now BD1 will stand on our back.
So, how'd you get here? Don't remember? I've never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
Alright, so we have multiple entries in the databank. We have our quest. We have Baraka, Flora. We have Baraka stuff. We have Bogano. And we have characters. So, in characters, we have Cal Kestis. Cal Kestis is a young scrapper working on the remote world of Baraka, but hiding a dangerous secret. He was a Jedi Padawan. When his close friend Prof is about to be killed in a tragic accident, Cal uses the Force to save him. The event reveals Cal as a Jedi to the deadly killers of the Empire, the Inquisitors, and he barely escapes aboard a rogue starship thanks to his two new friends. We have Seer Junda. Seer Junda is a former Jedi who survived Order 66. After years in seclusion, she teamed up with the starship captain Grease Dridus on a secret mission to rebuild the Jedi Order. After saving Cal from the Imperial Inquisitorius, she begins to mentor him. We have Grease. Grease Dridus is a four-armed Latero and captain of the Mantis. He works for Seer Junda and appears to hold her in high esteem despite his otherwise curmudgeonly nature. After saving Cal on Baraka, Grease reluctantly accepts the young Jedi's friendship. We have BD-1. Cal encounters BD-1 while exploring the mysterious world Bogano. BD-1 is curious, good-natured, and utterly fearless in the face of danger. He has quickly grown attached to Cal and seems intent on leading the young Jedi towards something or someone waiting inside the ancient vault that looms over Bogano's horizon. The second sister. A relentless Imperial Inquisitor, the second sister arrives in Baraka to hunt Cal Kestis, a surviving Jedi Padawan. Sadistically toying with her prey, she ruthlessly kills Cal's friend Prof before striking. In the attack, Cal is forced to flee, barely escaping, but the hunt has only begun. And the ninth sister, who is the other Inquisitor that you saw with her, the sardonic ninth sister joins the second sister in hunting for Cal Kestis on Baraka. A powerful Dotwin, I believe is how it's pronounced. Dotwin. The ninth sister's presence creates terror wherever she goes, a fact she relishes. We have Jaro Tapal, our Cal's master. The memory of Jaro Tapal, Cal's deceased master, still haunts the former Padawan. An imposing Lasat, Jaro Tapal served the Republic with distinction during the Clone Wars. And as you can see, his saber was double-bladed. Other characters. Prof. Rip in peace, Prof. On Baraka, an Abonito scrap worker named Prof befriends and mentors Cal. When an accident almost claims Prof's life, Cal uses the Force to save him, but recklessly reveals himself as a Jedi. Soon, Imperial Inquisitors arrive for Cal, but Prof gives his own life to save him, allowing Cal a chance to escape. With Baraka, we had flora and fauna. Baraka is a poor, mid-rimmed world dominated by rocky plains. It was the site of a fierce campaign during the Clone Wars. Battles in orbit and on the surface raged as the Separatists attempted to wrest away Republic control of the system. The Separatists were aided by sympathizers from within the Scrapper Guild, nearly leading to their victory over the planet. In retaliation, the newly formed Empire cut wages and lowered safety standards within Baraka's scrapyards. Then there's the Iblis Maw, that creature that we almost got killed by. Baraka is home to the Iblis Maw, a superorganism that superficially resembles Tatooine's Sarlacc. The various mouths of the Iblis Maw connect to a vast distributed digestive system that resides hundreds of meters below Baraka's surface. The mouths of the Maw that reside in the scrapyard have swollen to immense size, fed by a steady diet of starship material. We are actually never going to go back to Baraka, if you're wondering. Baraka is really just for the beginning. Empire on Baraka, the Scrapper Guild. The Scrapper Guild is a network of engineers and laborers that operate in concert with the Galactic Empire, recycling and repurposing technology, machinery, and infrastructure throughout the galaxy. Since the rise of the Empire, the Scrapper Guild has focused heavily on an expensive but highly successful campaign to do away with all vehicles, equipment, and technology associated with the Republic. And of course, they want to then repurpose it and use it to build new Star Destroyers. Starship Scrapyard. Scrapping is the most profitable industry on Baraka. During the Clone Wars, the planet's facilities were optimized to break down enormous flagships. Now it continues to be a center for the disposal of starships despite Imperial ire with the Scrapper Guild. Baraka cargo trains. Bracca's cargo trains serve as a high-speed transport network for parts being shipped off-world. The average shipment travels through 25 security checkpoints before being exported to the core worlds for resale. And quest, we are in Chapter 1. So this basically just kind of recaps what's happened in the chapter. Like, Cal Kestis has been hiding out on Bracca since Order 66. Cal joined a scrapping crew and lived in hiding for years. Blew his cover. Basically, it just kind of tells you everything that you know through doing those. It's really nothing. We don't need to read the quest stuff, but all this other stuff we'll end up reading. Alright, so now we have a shortcut and our first chest.
Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies? Where are you going? Oh, something was in there.
So we have an emitter, Eno Cordova. So yeah, we'll unlock different parts for the lightsabers through chests. Basically all the mantis, ponchos, BD skins, and lightsaber stuff, you'll get through all the different chests.
That's where we need to go. I can feel it. It's a really big bug.
It's a dead bug now. So BD-1 can also scan creatures and other stuff in the environment. This is a Splox. They attack in large groups and are able to contort. Evasive strikes but easily killed. Splox are large, agile insects usually found in groups and known to launch coordinated attacks to overwhelm their prey. They are omnivorous and use small, thin, sprite-like wings to hover over terrain. They're able to contort their shape to quickly stagger their enemies, providing time for others in the pack to strike. They're ugly little beetles. You little son of a bitch. There's a big old man over there.
You mapped everywhere we've been.
So yeah, it shows you what's blocked, what's available. As I mentioned earlier, you can switch your elevation heights, stuff like that.
I can't make it over there. We gotta find another way.
So yeah, basically places are separated. So like you see like landing pad, fractured plane, Great Divide. They're all separated into little subsections. So yeah. So we can't do anything here yet. What are these ugly things? This is a bog rat. They burrow into the ground as a deception before attacking. Easy to parry, avoid being surrounded. A common pest, the bog rat is a simple predator that feeds off small creatures like boglings. Their poor eyesight makes them easy prey to their natural enemy, the Ogdo. Often attacking in packs, they will surround their foes in numbers. Appearing to retreat, they are known to burrow below ground as a sly defense before springing to attack. Surprising their prey, their hardened skin makes them somewhat resistant to lightsaber attacks. Not really. I killed that motherfucker.
Hey now.
Alright, we have a second chest here. We have a poncho called Bogano Dawn. So this is the first poncho that we have that's That's not, you know... It's white. It's kind of ripped. We'll wear this for a little bit. Also have an echo here.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
So this is a researcher, number 5. So we had number 4 and this is number 5. A tool used by a traveler who wanted to reach the mysterious vault. Alright, and I think what we'll do is we'll meditate right here. We'll go ahead and we'll rest. And we will leave it off there for now. And when we come back on the next part, we'll return and we'll continue towards the vault. So, yeah, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all on the next part. Take care, and goodbye.